Welcome back, everyone, to another episode here of The Long Dark with me, Dead Man Command, and this, of course, our playthrough with Will the Mac, our survivor. We got a little bit of wood. We are going to search the fridge here. Search your feelings, fridge. You know it to be true. Take that food for tonight. We have one cloth. That's kind of annoying. We need to store all these sticks, which we won't use for cooking yet, but we will soon. Go to wood. Alright, we actually have some of the cedar as well, so let's dump that. Alright, take one of that. That should give us enough space for that, which it does. Go to here and dump all that stuff. Nope, we didn't have any more bandages, so let's check on how things are getting cured fairly well here. And let's see, the flare, about 38%, 40% on that, 96 on the maple, nice, that's good. And then 38 and 27, okay. What I think would be fun, we don't have that much time left in the day, maybe we should practice our hunting in a real environment, try and get some deer or something like that. I think that would be fun. Because we're going to prep up everything here by dumping all the supplies. Put that in there. That's no. Dryer's full, right? Yeah, it is. And then, can we put one more of this? Because I know we have some, yes. And put all the reclaimed wood and all the scrap metal from this house in there. Put this cloth back. And then cabinets. We are good. We could clean the rifle, but I don't think that's necessary at this point. Yeah, I think we should try some hunting, I think that would be a good idea. I think that would be a good idea. Try it on some deer here and get some return for our investment, as well as giving us some practice with the bow in a actual animal environment. Plus we'll be able to see how close we can get to them when we're kind of crawling along the bottom. So let's take the simple arrows that are in really bad condition, and the survival bow, and put the flare back. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Oh, probably didn't need the rifle, but meh, it's on us. What are we gonna do? Alright, now we just need to see if there's actually any animals around, because that does play a big part. There they go. There's one in the distance. There is some wind. I'm just not sure which direction it's going. Is that a bear? Yeah, that's a bear out there. Okay. I really wish I knew which way the wind is blowing right now, because then I could go in from behind the deer over here. Now you can get really close when you're crawling like this. It just takes a really long time. But it is worth it if we're able to get him. I don't know how close you can get before you have to just go for it. And you can't actually, you can use the rifle crouching down, but you can't use the bow crouching down. This is getting pretty close. Now we're gonna basically have to stand. Okay. Not even close. Okay, good to know. The fact that I'm fairly tired is not helping the situation. You can see me waving the bow all around the place. So it still doesn't see us. Let's grab our arrow back. Let's follow him until he stops again, so that gives us some time to stand up and draw the bow. You gotta be kidding me. Got him. Broken arrow. Let's go grab these two. I think. Ooh, there's some wolves out there. Yeah, we got 3 hours of daylight left. We can try and track this guy down. Really wish I'd hit him with that first arrow. Or really the second one. That would have been super helpful. But let's see how far. I mean, these guys can run pretty far. I think it's like an hour or something that they can run before they bleed out. We got him in the side. Is that? No, that's gotta be a rock or something. No, that's the bear. That's the bear. The moving rock. Okay, so we are still fairly tired. Well, we got 3 hours of daylight left, though. I think we'll be okay. I did like the pink mist, essentially, and then, you know, the broken arrow, like it just bounced off his super thick hide. Ugh. Okay. Cat bear is fairly close. And I do not see our deer. That is unfortunate. I think, yeah, the gamey thing to do is to try and, like, spend an hour crafting or something like that. Or setting a fire. Like, right, you shoot them, and then they start to bleed out, and then the hour will spend them bleeding out, so then they'll fall over right in front of you. I think that is supposed to work, but I don't know. It's kind of... That's pretty gamey. But, you know, not opposed to using all the weirdness of the game. There's our wolf. There's another wolf out there, so I don't really want to take them on right now. So let's head out. Eventually we might find that deer, you know, a couple days from now when we're traveling out there. It's definitely happened to me with some wolves before. Like, I've fought off a wolf, you know, stabbing it a bunch of times, and then it runs away bleeding, and then you just find a frozen wolf carcass, like, 4 or 5 days later, just, you know, exploring in a different area. That's definitely happened for me before. Which is always a bit of sweet revenge, being like, ha! You didn't escape me after all, you little bastard. Alrighty, well, we do know that using the bow is a pain in the ass. I think we can be fairly certain of that. Alrighty. nice. So we can actually, what we can do here is, let's see, 1%. We can actions. We can harvest it for an arrowhead and some feathers again. So you just keep cycling through the wood. I don't know if arrows of better condition do better damage or anything like that, but they do make it a little bit more useful. You can't actually repair the bow or anything like that, you just have to make more of them. Let's put the gun in there. Oh, we can't? Oh, it's too heavy. Oh, let's take all the coal. Put that to where we are actually storing this stuff. Searched. Let's head on back down real quick. Hope everyone's enjoying their
getting dark out here.
Evening or
time to
morning,
look for
or
shelter.
really it could be any time because all of you are all over the world. Especially a day like today, because even in Asia, where it's the next day, it is in the morning on a Saturday. Let's craft those arrows again, just so we stay up on our stuff. And it looks like we need a little bit more of the, one more crow feather, but that's fine, we got plenty. Plus, I think we've only really had to fix one or two, probably actually no, like 4 or 5 arrows now. But all the ones that we found were in pretty terrible condition. Excuse me, so not really all that worried about it. That definitely took a lot longer than I thought it would. I think that was our last match too, so... so close to not being anywhere near where I needed to go. Let's see, wood matches? Sure, we're already at 100, so might as well use these ones. Because they do slightly degrade. So you want to make sure that you use the ones that have the least condition left on them. And that you're leaving a decent amount of matches elsewhere, so... that you haven't touched yet. So just like food, that you leave some stuff that you can use for later. Oh, dang it. Didn't get in quick enough. Just the door. Let's get inside. There's another flare. Again, just leaving that one there. How's this stuff doing? 75%, doing just fine. Oh, we forgot to drop the coal. Oh well. I'll just put it in here to remind myself later. And we've got 4 arrows on us. That should be enough. Let's grab a little water. And let's head out. Well, not out. Upstairs, really. So that we can sleep. Yeah. Hate having to use all these matches, but I am just getting a little bit too late. I should just really stop pushing it so I don't have to start using so many of these things, but what are you gonna do? There's the bed. Alright, let's eat and drink. And we will rest. So, Candy, how you doing? Oh, actually, we were hurt. We got food poisoning from the rabbit? Really? Really? Food poisoning from cooked food. Well, ain't that something? We can use Rishi tea there. I think that would actually be another thing. You weaken till it passes. Okay, well let's do something interesting here then. Shelf. Let's... go back downstairs. This is just gonna take too long. I'll be bumbling around here. Let's go make some rich tea. And, oops, that's the freezer. We don't need the freezer. We need the... That's herbal tea. No, we want reishi. I think you only need 3 or whatever, but... Oh, no, we don't have any wood, do we? No. Cabinet. Let's take a bunch of sticks. Starter of the torch, the cattail head, the fuel, yep. Let's do this. And then we'll start this fire, we'll make the tea, we'll drink the tea, we will maybe cook up some water, and then we'll go from there. We do have to sleep at some point. I'm surprised that we got food poisoning from already cooked, stuff. That's really rare. First aid, treat wounds. Hey, there we go, natural healer. Nice. So now we just have to sleep it off, if I'm not mistaken, because it's a two-part. Is a two-part cure. Because you have to do the Risha tea and whatever, for the antibiotics, and then you have to sleep it off as well. And then take the torch. And how much of the Risha did we use? So you need 3. Okay, that's not too bad. So now we gotta go sleep for 10 hours, as is prescribed. I think it's 10. Is it 10? It's 10, yes. And it looks like we didn't actually get nutrition from that one either. Oh no, we did. We're just still super hungry. So this is going to push us well into the day, more than I had anticipated us doing. So we'll see what we have left here to do. Still only at 69%, so we weren't able to recover any last night because we were all spent recovering the actual illness. So let's actually pop out. We need to drink some water, I do know that. Let's pop out, check our traps. It sounds like it's pretty crap outside there right now. So maybe we'll just do 1 or 2 of the traps for the moment, and then we'll go out and yeah, it's pretty garbage out there right now. But I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of the traps has been set by now. Okay, bay window, this direction. There we go. We can just see. Yep, looks like there's at least 1 or 2 that we got out there. How bad is it? -10? That's pretty bad. Especially with all the snow. This is definitely weather that can tear up our clothing. Yep, looks like 2 of the traps were triggered. And the other 2 that weren't triggered are actually still up. That's fantastic. Let's put them on the edge. So let's grab the snares. And we'll just take the full meats. We won't bother with the small point whatever bits of it. It is getting real cold now, so let's place these back. And yeah. 6, 7. It's only 48 minutes. I'm sure we'll not get away with it. Oh yeah. 16. Well, we'll definitely have to sleep well tonight. Let's get out of this storm as soon as we can. That's the thing about Pleasant Valley, man. It is not very pleasant when it comes right down to it. It is not very pleasant, weather-wise. Well, come on, man. That wasn't even like 400 meters. You can do it, buddy. Take all the coal back, and if we go to food, put these two in there. And we can drop 1 liter there. Well, I don't know. We'll probably cook those up today or tomorrow. They're good there. Let's leave here. We'll go downstairs and start working on our working on some more stuff like the rabbit mittens or something like that. We should still be warming up. Yes, we are quite a bit. Ooh, look at that cured maple sapling.
I could use this.
Kind of looks like something didn't work out very well, graphics-wise. Drop those guys, and up here, let's drop the fresh gut. And there's the cured maple sapling. 39, 39, 54. Yeah, they're coming along pretty nicely. Well, are you serious? Is that our dead deer? That's our dead deer. Ay, ay, ay. Well, hopefully it warms up a little bit later so we can go harvest the deer there. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's go. Actually, I need one. Let's get the locker. Let's get... I can't remember if it's 2 or 4, so we'll go with 4. And a whole bunch of gut. And then put the coal here. So I remember that's there. Uh-oh. There we go. Dropped out again. So let's get this fired back up. Looks like it dropped out again. This will happen every once in a while. And it's close enough, I'm going to call the episode there. So we'll see you next time. Don't forget, of course, to like, subscribe, and follow. Have a good time, and we'll see you then.